go indeed. Hi, friends. Tonight we're talking about the three main emotions that exist in the world for people who aren't FI fans, per se. The three primary emotions, of course, then, because you're not an FI fan, that means you're linking your emotions primarily to what? That's right, your SI considerations. What are some of your SI considerations? Well, for example, staying out of molten hot lava. Why? Not good for your skin. They'll burn you to death. Other SI considerations. Don't eat rocks. Basic
Why?
rule. Well, because not good for your digestive system.
Oh.
Yeah. And also, usually, most people don't consider them among the most tasty delicacies either. But you all already know about a state of affairs called hangriness. But did you know that there are two other, and probably a lot more, but at least two other set emotions that Rachel and I have identified in the constellation of SI emotions? The first of them I want to talk to you guys about is shirritation. Now, if you are shirritated, what that means is you're irritated from lack of a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get more shirritated than others. Rachel's prone to shirritation sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not like super hardcore about it.
No. It takes a while.
Your ISFJ probably needs to bathe a couple of times a day to avoid ongoing shirritation. Now, angry is obviously hungry and angry, but we don't really have a word for what happens if you get thirsty. You don't really get angry. You get
thirst. They always say when your thirst quenched.
Right, when you're thirsty, you get kind of like a sad melancholy, or a sort of. I find thirstiness tends to make me feel bad without me knowing why I'm feeling bad.
Oh yeah.
You get dehydrated.
Yep, and then it's like you should have brought that bottle of water with you, and yeah, definitely happens a lot.
Regret, is that the emotion that goes with thirst?
Yeah, regret. Like, damn, I shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Okay, so or I guess since regret's not going to go well with thirst, we could put consternation in there. Consternation thirst. Consternation thirst? No. Thirsternation? I guess that'd be thirsternation. So you got hangry, you got thirsternation, you got shirritation, and the last one is slonkers. And that is when you are bonkers because you need to sleep.
You
get a little slonkers.
I have yes.
I get a little slonkers too, frankly.
True.
There should be another emotion called feeling like you're going to puke because you're so hungry.
When you get sick before you eat.
Hungraja. That would be called hungraja. So let's make a list of our words here so we can keep track of them. I like hungraja as a term. It's a word that we need, Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I have an electric guitar, but it's not working right now. Hangry is the old standby. We've additionally got Shirritated. We've got Slonkers. What was the one we just came up with there? It was for
drinking.
Oh yeah, right. Consternation, thirsternation. What's a physical sensation that causes chagrin? Oh, well, that would be like falling down, scraping yourself, right?
What does chagrin mean?
Chagrin means like a little embarrassed by your own failure,
Oh yeah.
or maybe like you forgot someone's birthday and you feel very chagrined about it.
Yeah. Like you thought you like lost something, but like it was on your head the whole time.
Okay, so one thing that might cause you to feel
Chagrin.
chagrin would be like do something dumb, like not bringing a jacket to an obviously cold place.
Yeah.
So that might be chagrodrobe.
Hello, fellow humans.
Hi, Morage. I'm trying to come up with a word that combines the feeling of chagrin and the SI experience of not bringing the right clothing. You can see some of the words we have up above. Hungraja is if you're so hungry you're nauseous. Hangry, you're angry. Shirritated, you need to take a shower so much you're irritated. Slonkers, you're so sleepy you're bonkers. Thirsternation, you have so much thirst that you experience consternation. And we are currently trying to find a combination that leads to between chagrin and failure to bring unpreparedness. Well, but it wants to be an SI thing, so
Irritation.
vexation. Vexation is a good one. Yeah, okay. That would be what would be a very vexing kind of SI thing? That would be a like a toothache or something would be very vexing. Yeah. But hard to say.
Victor.
Yeah. Fashion plus chagrin for wrong clothes. Well, the point is that the chagrin is for because you failed to bring the right clothes for the weather. So you failed to bring a jacket, or I gotta carry this jacket all the whole time and it's hot.
Yeah, like you ran out of the house without looking at the weather, and it's like the opposite of what you thought it was gonna be.
Chagranticipation.
Yeah.
Chagranticipation is anticipation. Sir. All right, so that'd be chagrantis. No, chagranticipation. No, chagranticipation. Chagrin. Chagrin. Chagrissa. I forget. I'm losing my train of thought here. Okay, what is slonkers? Slonkers is so sleepy you're bonkers. You could also get confused. You're confused. You're so sleepy you're confused.
Yeah, like when I wake you up. When you wake up early and ask you questions like that stuff.
Yeah, it could also be like what's another word for mute? You can't talk. Taciturn. Okay, so it could also be tacitoggy. Tacitoggy is taciturn from grogginess. Okay, tacitoggy. I'm very tacitoggy when I wake up. First from a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rachel says,
Me too.
I go, instead of my normal
I'll be like,
chattery self.
hi, blah, blah, blah. I've been thinking about it. Like, oh, wait, just wait. But I'm the same way, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, let me just get my coffee and sit down and my smoke, and then we'll talk.
Neither of us try to really rush or pressure the other at all.
No, and we don't like to. I don't like to rush, so I don't like to rush other people either. You know, do your thing, get your vibes.
Tacitroggy is better because you get the R from the groggy. Tacitroggy. Tacitroggy.
Macaroni.
For those about to rock, we salute you. Hey, Octavia Silva's here.
Hey.
You know, I heard a rumor that Octavia Silva's an ISFP. After all those years, he turns out to be an ISFP after all. I know, it's hard to believe. My doubt was misplaced. Well, Octavia Silva, what I can tell you is I didn't doubt that hard that you were an ISFP. But now I don't doubt it at all. Now, for those of you COVID alarmists out there, that song I made is for you. So please watch that video and wag your own finger at your own self for being a COVID alarmist.
Me too.
Yeah. But you're not a COVID alarmist, though.
I was a strategist.
Slim Fused. So you can do a lot of different things with Sleepy. You can
What about something with traffic?
okay. Well, so that would be well, I mean, I get car sick in traffic somewhat.
And then people get angry during
Right.
like
It could be Angrarsic. Yeah, Angrarsic.
yeah.
If you get Angrarsic, it's you're angry because you're car sick. We've got a lot of good words here. Okay. Now it could also you get morose because you've undertaken too long of a thing and you've bitten off more than your SE can chew. So that'd be like, you know, overextendedness plus moroseness.
Extendos?
Mm-hmm. Morose overextended. Moreover extended? Morose overextended?
That's a lot.
Over extendemos?
Yeah, overextendemos.
Overextendemos. Okay. Roast. I think it should be overextenderose because then we get the R from the morose. Overextenderose. Overextenderose. That's when you are morose from being overextended. How about something that surely happens when people are disorganized and they can't find the things they're looking for? What do they get?
Oh, it's like scattered.
Yeah, but what's the emotion that goes with that? Is it frustration? Panic? Is scrambling an emotion?
Irritability, scrambling. Is scrambling an emotion? No, it's a doing. You're doing it, right? Scattered, I think, could be an emotion. It's a little panicky. It's a little, right? Because you're like,
okay, I'm thinking more about the general, like, wanting to Yeah, cleanse the plate urge that happens when you've
Find
got too much clutter and you just want to. I just want to throw everything away. It's the urge to purge.
Urge to purge. Urge to purge. It's great.
All right, so okay, the urge to purge, and then it's caused by disorganization. Disorganization. Purge. Disorganization.
Disorganization.
Disorganization. Disorganization surge. Disorganization surge.
Search. Okay.
Right. So that's
Yeah, frantic is a good word for.
So that's a combination of disorganized and purging. Right. But there doesn't need to be an S in there then. Just organ a purge. Just disorgan a purge, I think.
Whatever makes you happy.
Disorgan a purge.
Right, disorgan a purge is fun.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna make me happy? Clashing my makeup right now. I really feel like
Just let that shit clash. Just clash the Titans coming. That's what you're gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
This is an epic MMA makeup battle.
This is a warm color with a cool color. I should be matching the tone, but I'm not.
Might could cause thunderstorms.
Mm-hmm.
When a warm front meets a cold front.
We're pretty thunderstormish.
Mm-hmm. Disorgan a purge sounds like a brand of sausage.
Oh, I have nail polish to paint Eric's nails one day.
Oh yeah. I'm ready, yeah.
Oh, whenever. You want to do nails?
I want to do one of my hands?
Sure.
Let's do one of them. One hand at a time.
Don't forget, keep your mom in mind.
Right.
I'm not touching everything. Anything.
Blow on it like that.
Yeah.
You know how to whistle, don't you? You simply put your lips together and blow.
Who said that?
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, yeah. She's kind of right.
Curious Kyra. You're curious about a lot. Maybe personality stuff, maybe not. Maybe you're curious about things that are spurious. Maybe you're curious and luxurious. Maybe you're furious at being so curious, luxurious, and spurious.
And this is going to give you jutsu.
Cool.
Use wisely.
Green now jutsu. I'm not sure if I informed everybody, but I believe the children are our future. Treat them well and let them show the way. Some of you have disagreed with me about that before. Some of you said the children are our past. I said that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Look at that, y'all. That's what they call a green thumb. I can grow
it matches your shirt.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't he look good? Don't we improve the way that we look?
Oh, yeah. You know, pretty soon, Rachel, we're going to be so cool that we're going to be able to get cast in the Dank Sauce ad.
Dank Sauce?
Yeah.
I never saw that.
Well, it's my perspective Dank Sauce ad. Which one are you doing? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Which is to say you've got your two hip, young, attractive people like you and me. Now that I'm getting my nails painted, I'm a lot younger. And they're at like Taco Bell or something, right? And
next finger.
And Joe, let's call him the character in the ad. He's staring down at his tube of dank sauce. And he tears it open very slowly, looking at the chick the whole time she's looking at him. He puts a little bit of the dank sauce on his burrito, chews it, and he looks right at her. She's looking right at him. He goes, "Dang, dog, that sauce is dank."
That's good. That's a good commercial.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all there is to it.
It's brilliant.
Thanks.
Back of ideas.
Well, see, I don't know about dank. I'm not familiar with the actual mechanics of dankery, because it's more of a useful term. But I am familiar with the hilarity of applying it to Taco Bell sauce.
Are you the most obvious type 9 that there can be?
I don't think she's a 9. I think she's a 1. I think she's a 7 first, and then probably a 4, and then a 1.
A 9 takes on 9 uses absorption of other people. So a 9, they say 9 and a 7 are good partners because 7 likes to go places and 9 will go wherever their partner goes with them pretty much because they're like pretty laid back. But the thing is that they're so laid back that like a lot of people dump stuff on them and they can't decide if it's their shit that they're working through or the other people's stuff that they're working through. That's a big definition of a 9. They can't there's no identity, especially SX. You are merged as one.
Winston's mom asks, "Does dank sauce have anchovies in it?" Winston's mom, dank sauce is irreducible. It is an emergent phenomenon of all that is cool. What are the ingredients in dank sauce? No one knows.
Oh, you have like amazing hands for nail polish.
Thanks.
Look at that.
I'm like a painted lady now.
Yeah. Now I could do a second coat if you want.
This is good.
I think
It's
so,
kind of a
too.
mild green.
Yeah. It's called, let's see what it's called. Under the Sea. Prince Eric.
Nice. Okay, here's a trivia question for you guys. Who is buried in Grant's tomb?
Okay, close my sugar.
Dank sauce? I'm not sure. The key thing is it's got to be really dank. That's true, Infertile Piggy. You got it right. Who's buried in your mom's face? Infertile Piggy. Do you know? Nobody knows. Could be anybody.
I don't know either with my mom, you know. Do you have an idea for my mom?
I'm not sure.
Right?
I'm not sure your mom's getting around town or not.
I'm sorry, Leah, that I did not get you the video for Grandma's birthday. I keep bringing it up. Like, there's attempts made that never happened. Sorry.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know if my cousin Leah watches this, but I'm apologizing.
We should maybe do the rest of the stream if you still want to.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we did. Rachel had a little bit of a spill.
Yeah.
It was kind of right, a little bit short, but
fell down a little hill while I would stop my bike, and I couldn't hold the weight, so I fell down. I cut my knee.
Is reading, studying slowly but carefully indicative of CI? No. I think that reading slowly is not indicative of CI. I think it's more indicative of NI. And or somewhat CE, but I see Rachel read things more holistically than I do.
Looks really good on you. You're such a rocker.
We don't have any dank sauce yet. I have to whip up my own secret ingredients batch of dank sauce.
Yeah, I had an oopsie on my bike. We were talking about the playing cards and spokes.
We don't have any playing cards on our bikes. But there was a horse in Arcadia. We just happened to look at. I didn't know that horse was there.
Yeah, and it happened to be a spot when I was walking and had marijuana on me that looked like it could be just like a like a public area because I could sit down on the curb and not have anyone be like, get off my lawn. And it happened to have a horse in the house, a little white horse.
Yeah, it's probably when you were on your bike and I was getting in the argument at 7-Eleven. I bet you that's when that happened. I know Rachel's got her tarot cards. She actually likes using regular cards too.
Yeah.
Cameron and Rachel and I made another card tonight, which we showed in the last live stream.
Yeah.
So our decks coming together. Interesting deck. We'll see what does it all mean.
I actually really am into playing cards, but not like games. But I like mystical. In the package of cards that I had, there's like a. Oh, we gotta get you to bed.
No, fine for a little while. I like to look at the tarot cards too.
Oh, anyway, so the real cards, right? The real playing cards talks about wizards and stuff. Remember when I read that? It was so interesting. It was like, all the 54 cards have its own meaning, and the game of poker is like some sort of like form of art. And my birthday card, if you could look up birthday card. What is my birthday playing card? And my birthday playing card is Jack of Diamonds.
We should also have one of those words, Rachel, for how the SI experience of like physical proximity causes one to feel FI emotions like heartwarm.
Yeah, heartwarming.
And confused FE, symptoms like that.
Closeness?
No, confused FE, like in a sense, like your FE goes, oh, I'm supposed to use you, but I feel FI. Like a dewdrop on a whisker of a butterfly sitting on the whisker of a caterpillar.
Wow, that's magical. It's whimsy.
Yeah, it is whimsy. I am about to fall asleep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, baby. Let's go to bed.
Let's go to bed. I know, we're doing so much to do triathlon before bed.
I know.
I haven't done the swimming or biking portions of it
I'm
yet.
just gonna watch some like scrubs out here, and I'll come back inside with you.
How will you love me with your tenderness and emotions?
You know I will.
Oh, that's good.
I love you.
I like you, tender. Emotions. They always remind me of chicken tenders frozen dinner.
And you have the nicest tenders.
Thanks. I keep them on my undercarriage. Okay, well, I guess that's about it for me. You want me to turn it off, Rachel?
Yeah, I'm going to watch something on Hulu. Maybe a movie or something.
Okay.
I actually really could use a good cry, so I'm hoping to find a movie I can maybe get a little teary-eyed to. You know, it's weird, like, nothing's wrong. I have nothing to cry about, but sometimes, like, the cry builds
get
up.
The emotions out, sure.
Yeah. So.
Why don't you, was a very tear-jerking movie. Bridge to Terabithia.
That's a good one.
Make you cry.
Okay. Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah. Okay. All right, friends. Goodbye. Good night. Thank you for being here. Emotional constipation. And I'm feeling emotional, like conversion to SI now. So just sleepy pants McGee. Good night.
All right, good night, guys.